Stun connecting, and that's now going to be a bit of a frantic attempt to pivot rather over here towards this C site. Munchkin scaling forward, makes contact, finds a kill. Xfero going to be taken down. Qeon somehow surviving, does manage to keep himself in this one, but now the spike is going to be dropped just outside of the garage, and Munchkin needs to kill them all, and oh boy, gets close to finding.
Yeah, Gen.G saw too many players there over at the A site and want to wrap around this fight here.
And okay, Qeon does have it drawn down, ready to go. Comes up with a kill there. Texture getting the spot here onto Monyet. They know that he's backside. They want to try to flush him out, so just sliding across, and it's going to be Foxy9 who actually finds the kill in the chaos. Gen.G now in a very stable position. Ash potentially at risk. Let's see if they can try to move him out of this site here to keep him alive and retain these weapons. Texture ready to try to go on the push. The paranoia goes through. Xfero still able to find one, just holding down M1. Eliminates Ash. The site is now taken, a 4v4.
Got a bit of this recon util that you can throw in as RRQ. And the drift, remember.
How much of a go do they want to make of this is going to be the question, because it's going to have to pass the operator open. Yeah, Foxy9 does get noted. It looks like they are going to be going for this one, so up. Still in hand. Jemkin just going full exploration here. Trying to see what he can spot out. Foxy9, paranoid here within the smoke, is able to find one and catches another. Jemkin is trying to tuck back. Loses his life there, and now it's once again Crazy Guy. But the time is just not going to be on his side. He will make his exit back over to the spawn to try to hold on to the weapon. Texture maybe considering going on the hunt here. Has the setup for it. Quick tap already, though. Xfero wanting to see if he can get some of this util out. Going to really run the clock down. Jemkin, however, pinching around the back. Goes on this push out of C long, but Foxy9 very quickly identifies the real one. Gets rid of the imposter. It's Foxy now. Continuing to try to hold at window.
No health.
It's Monyet. He doesn't have any HP. Foxy doesn't either, and Foxy doesn't have the read. Check on the corner, and that's two-player spotted. The paranoia is there. Texture's still running out into the open there despite being blinded.
Oh,
and this is going to be a great counter crunch here from the side of RRQ. Foxy's going to push out to his own demise. It's a thrifty. Munchkin playing quite far forward. Finds the first. Can't adjust for Monyet, though. Does well to keep them in this round, a 3v3 with Ash. Playing out of window. And Foxy now getting ready to go on an even deeper, longer lurk. Making his way across in towards B. The overdrive now going to be popped. Doubles back in, but going to be spammed down, but still able to find the kill. That opens up the site. And now Gen.G widely going to be scrambling as Crazy Guy snaps on for the elimination. Ash going to be looking to try to play the time here. Swing onto the corner of the shot. It legs him. Hunter's Fury now opened up. The first hit, connecting. The second, killing. But can he get the weapon out fast enough? No, Jemkin.
There's no time.
Doesn't have the time. Kushi looking like he's able to avoid that. I should worry about the peek here onto the back side, but the paranoia comes out. It ends up making him think twice about advancing forward. So he loses his life because of that. Monyet trying to play defense here. Kushi able to redraw the weapon. Gets a bit of damage across. This Crazy Guy. Ooh, just teleporting right past Foxy9.
He's brained them. They don't know. They think he's got out.
They have no idea. Now with the smoke getting ready to fall, he gets the kill on the Foxy, and that's going to be the clear here onto the lockdown. Qeon now in no man's land. Maybe starting to register it now, but it's already too late. Crazy Guy, he pops the overdrive to be a little bit more elusive. Tag on the Qeon, kill cannot be found. Overdrive shots going up in towards heaven. Jemkin out of the dimensional drift, able to find one. Then just off Qeon, but Texture continuing to stick around, continuing to try to zap them all down. He's got a double fourth, but this time the ace is not to be found. Xfero.
That man popped.
It'll peek out. We'll just stop it, and the shorty's not going to do a damn thing. Too many targets, and Texture now sliding forward. It's quick work of Xfero with that stinger. Monyet trying to go on the chase. Drops down. A bit of damage there on the Foxy9's Crazy Guy is able to find Qeon off screen. Munchkin, however, trying to hold here from the side, but Monyet fighting back for a little bit more. Falls down to 16 HP.
Small reprieve for Gen.G here.
Foxy now, operator in hand. Picking that one up, but he himself low on health and Texture. Able to win out the fight. Monyet, it would have had to be back inside of the pit, keeping himself safe for the time being as Qeon avoiding that relay bolt and immediately shutting down Monyet on that entry. Jemkin does manage to find two, as Qeon will also get taken out, but now you've got the narrow theft invested. The Munchkin gets in on top of Crazy Guy to go ahead and maintain a player advantage. Hunter's Fury also available here from Ash, getting himself into a more disconnected position, but it might not even be necessary, as he's just gonna let her rip, and that's Xfero immediately down and dead. Munchkin starting to pull back off of that one, but Ash, what a shot! Takes down Monyet, mid-slide. Munchkin similarly striking on the opposite side of this. As Xfero needs to try to bail him out. He's got the spike, but Crazy Guy, he's on the opposite side of the map.
The fact that you get that one kill, though, in this 2-on-3, and Munchkin's low, is a very workable scenario for RRQ. You park it a little bit.
Munchkin's trying to watch for this lurk. Maybe trying to bait here for the rest of the team, but now you've got the spike.
Now it becomes a little bit...
Potential to isolate. It's Foxy, the first one to take the fight, but no, he'll just have the headshot. Relay bolt sent in towards backside. Foxy, a shot there. Into the head of Monette, striking him down as Texture tries to slide forward, but Foxy9 is still here, and he is still keeping them honest. Swoops out of the smoke, finds himself a third. Tucked in around the back, tries to go for the fourth. Cushy does manage to strike him down, but it's 20 HP remaining. The spike needing to be planted. A shock dart still available here, not going to be sent out. The wall will fall, so too shall Cushy, and now it's all on Crazy Guy, a 1v3.
Got to dodge the recon.
Surrounded pretty much here on all sides. Still with a bit of a weaponry advantage.
They think he's flank.
Seems like they're definitely suspicious of it, but he's going to have to try to make a play for this sooner rather than later. But no, he's just going to allow for it to go through. Position going to be exposed as slide in towards Hell. Monette having to wait out because of the flash, but on the repeat is able to find one, and Ash is going to be overwhelmed in front of the site. Monette quickly ducking back. Catches Foxy9 off guard. Texture now arriving, but smoked off immediately. Makes this round pretty unassailable for Gen.G.
Garage.
They'll have a drone, but Clone is just going to fire that one. Snake bite down will delay them. Munchkin critically loses his life.
Can neural theft that one too. xFaroh kind of looking to angle it, but he'd have to push in the doors. Okay, gets it off.
He does manage to do so. Foxy desperately trying to spam him here out of this position, but now the attack on C gets ready to begin. Karan
30 seconds left.
Trying to cycle a smoke in. Foxy pulls away from it right as xFaroh fills that space, and Foxy going to be dead here at the front of sight. Back flat. Dinked immediately, and Monette able to find the finisher. The Hunter's Fury finding nothing here widely for Ash. I mean, a couple tags, but no closer to any kills, given that you're going to have to go for another save. Double peek in the mid, and Crazy Guy. Wow. Just gets the clat there, basically.
Talk about wanting to be a Korean Slayer. That's one way to...
Relay bolt connecting. Goes tucking back. Paranoia across. Connects on to Foxy9. And just a slide around the back of the box. Some damage suffered, but kills found Monette. As a lockdown is going to be used right there at the back of the site. The Hunter's Fury immediately coming through to try to clear this one out. Gemkin now arriving dead. Munchkin able to find him. Monette is sprinting forward. And Foxy9 right there in his sights, but is unable to find it. Now the lockdown's going through. They have not been able to clear this. Monette's dead through the smoke. And it's just been a major botch here from the side of RQ. The round is over. Texture will ensure it. Playing right in alongside this. And almost catches him with util, but now it's going to be the relay pulled down. Still needs to try to push forward, and Karan, he bails him out. He keeps him protected, and Ash, he's basically untouched until Cushy is able to find that headshot. Gemkin gets another Crazy Guy now pushing forward, and suddenly they really look to make a go of this one. Munchkin's going to be spotted with the gun barrel. That leads to his demise, so not done quite just yet. RQ set in here behind the box. Texture trying to slide forward, trying to play distract, but it's going to be the one collecting the kill there at the end of it all. But now Texture on the approach from behind. Looking for a little bit more. Shorty drawn out. Karan finds it, swings, and Karan demolishes him outside of garage. Just can't quite catch a break. Spot out onto one. Immediately damage is going to be found. The Crazy Guy going to be taken down. Monette now finished off. It's Foxy9 finds the kill. The haunt reveal. It's big, but it doesn't mean a damn thing. They just can't play off the back of it. Gemkin does manage to find another quick tap. Foxy9 taken down. Barrier mesh looking to try to be cleared here. So now break down that segment. Karan ready to strike, waiting, playing this patiently, and finds the timing as xFaroh.
It's got a lot of space over at this A side already, with a lot of utility still.
Munchkin just hopping through that one way!
No way!
And he's killed two! Oh, I think stick a fork in this round. It is absolutely over. Monette just having to slowly creep back. xFaroh maybe looking for some exits, but even then...
Can he draw any rotations back on over?
He's checking in, and he's gonna instantly find that headshot on Monette. Now, yeah, the attention has to start being paid back in towards this A site.
40 seconds.
That being said, though, a decent reposition here.
He's done it again!
Oh my goodness. Munchkin operating on a different plane of existence at the moment as Texture gets in ahead of the Saturate. Finds the kill, blocks off the vision, and Karan has gotten xFaroh at the same time. Crazy Guy going to be good for one, but nothing more than that. Munchkin, bam, Stops Texture from scaling forward here at Tiles. The swoop out, and okay, Crazy Guy able to find Munchkin. That's one of the raid bosses gone. Annihilation, however, gets the grab, allowing for Foxy9 to keep himself alive for the moment. Out and over the top goes Jemkin. Re-swings in, is able to find Foxy9.
One enemy remaining.
As that's going to be the cleanup, and okay, RQ, still some fight left in him. Out of it, Paranoia there to try to peel. He swings out, but just can't quite drag that crosshair fast enough. Texture collecting one, trade it out, but trade it up as Ash finds Jemkin. The pit now in play, but Munchkin immediately dealt with, but Karan, Johnny on the spot. Venges his captain in IGL.
You'd love any of these ults here as RRQ, really. Sliver of a chance back in.
Jemkin again, trying to hold it, but the wide swing is there. There's just no exit, no retreat. End of the back, not going to grab anything cushy. Pushing forward, catching a timing here perhaps. And okay, finds the kill here in the end. Needs to try to get rid of Karan, is able to do so, but Texture at the same time finds Monyet and Ash. He displaces the remaining players, and again, it's Xpharaoh hightailing it out. A little bit of time on the approach. Haunt reveal on the Texture. Doubles back, Cage falling, Xpharaoh. Gun down, but Crazy Guy holding the angle. Is meant to find you the time. Now, not quite there. 10 seconds. The plant does get ready to come in. This wall now needed to be broken. So Munchkin up in hand, rings out a shot, and that's just Jemkin. Once again, left to his own devices. He can't make it happen. Karan TPing forward. Haunt over the top. The fast lane falls, and so too to the forces of RRQ as Foxy9 picks up 3. Sends out the Annihilation just to clear the corner. There's no one there to receive it. They've already killed everybody on this side of the map.
Ash droning. Hunter's Fury available too.
And the spot on the one doesn't see Jemkin. TP in the backside. Karan just with a quick check. Jemkin, the refract about to expire, now gone. Quick peek, finds one, finds another. Convergent path's gonna be sent in. Karan, the final raid boss, to try to hold this line, and he cannot. On his way, but no, they're just gonna be double stacking the angle. Crazy Guy and Monyet are able to find the opening kills here. Minor damage suffered. RQ still the great chance to now try to get this opening round of the half.
Get that plant down. Set yourself up for the post. Foxy with the grab net.
Prowler right at his feet. Karan noted, saturate, sent flying. Not able to find too much damage either. His Texture going to be held at bay by the Paranoia. Foxy joining in at this point, widely likely just going to be wanting to try to find some ult charge. Getting the round win. Looking to be pretty much impossible. We'll find one. Maybe if he gets a second, start giving it a consideration. Then again, Texture is looking to try to do the impossible, but Jemkin will just strafe by, disappearing into the smoke.
Orb gathering from Foxy9 over at A. Oh my lord, what is that?
Oh, never mind. Orb gathering be damned. Crazy Guy just counter spams him in mid to find 2 quick kills. Now the Annihilation does not matter at all in this round. Can Texture get out of here? Monyet starting the swing, but just narrowly misses that timing. But it looks like he does want to still go on the hunt, has the Bulldog, and he is going to be rewarded for it. Texture taken down. The saturate, prevent this peek on the corner. Very nicely timed, completely counteracts the Paranoia, but Ash! He's got 2 of them lined up. Cushy Jemkin, both going to be taken down. Monyet only going to be good for the one. And now the crunch continues! Flying through, the bite out. The net as well going to be lobbed in. Not going to find a catch there, Cushy. Going to be grabbed up here after finding the kill on the Munchkin. They look to try to spam him out of the net, and they are able to do so. And Monyet scales on the back of the Paranoia, but now Ash getting here maybe a little bit faster than they had anticipated. But he gets completely bogged down. The flash is flying, the Haunt gets the reveal, and Texture ends up getting headshot. Convergent paths does get sent. Ash is able to find one. 2 players tagged up on either side. A 3v3 as they look for the retake. Karan situating a smoke. Munchkin trying to go on the push, but Monyet is able to find the kill. TP forward. Still tucked in behind the box is Crazy Guy, and he's able to find Texture. And Xpharaoh will get Karan.
It's for RRQ. Around this A site.
Texture with the off, he's repositioned. Cushy going to be taken down. Swing out of the corner though, and Monyet intercepting 2, and Texture doesn't get the shot off. Massive round from Jemkin and Monyet, and Karan now left to try to just hold on to the weapon, but Monyet is still on the hunt.
The Nightfall as well.
It's going to be off the op, but Munchkin's peeking into the angle, and Xpharaoh is absolutely favored. Now the neural depth comes through, and that is going to reveal all. Ready for this one. Scoped in, never mind! He's absolutely on it. Can he get the last one? The answer is no, but it might not matter at all. The heroics here from xffero to get them this far into the round. Checks the corner, finds the headshot immediately. Recon in case they're double stacked, and yes, he now knows that they are. Clear the Prowler, looking to try to hold this one to half. The Haunt reveal, clears it, but Cushy is right there. Gen.G, they're stacking in the right position. Can they do anything about this? Munchkin slowed up. He's able to only find one as Jemkin now. Trades it back for two, now a third. Conversion pass available to Hunter's Fury. A final tag, but not a kill.
Foxy9.
2v3 with Foxy9 needing to find value off of this annihilation.
Got the grab net as well. You can use that as a bit of a call, but it's just going to be the ult ripped in. It's kind of super early.
It's just to try to clear these really shallow positions, but everyone's disconnected back in towards main. The annihilation, in fact, finds absolutely nothing.
It's because of the paths, and they're out now.
Sends it through, but doesn't find the hit. Shock dart to the corner. Nothing found there. They know that that's clear. Push forward, ahead of it. Jemkin gets an ace to take us to map 3! What an unbelievable run from RQ!
Changed so far.
Good amount of spam damage there. Looking for the readjust, because she's still able to come away with one before getting taken down.
Remember, Sage for Foxy9.
Wants to try to shift forward, maybe find a timing onto the planter. Well, he will be able to do so. Foxy9 going to be taken down, but Texture quickly will be able to trade it back. Shots flying, Munchkin with a headshot, finds Crazy Guy, and that leaves xffero now. Some massive performances in the previous map from him, but cannot make it happen here. It's going to be a third pistol for Gen.G. Paranoia going to be sent to try to dissuade them. Monyet on top of him in an instant. Finds the kill, collects the Bulldog, gets out of dodge.
He's got one of the better weapons as well.
Jemkin trying to go on a late little lurk surprise. Let's get flushed out as Munchkin finds the one. Crazy Guy noted. Ooh. Solid Paranoia, but solid right click as they continue to bleed them. Slide forward, and Monyet!
We equalize on this 4 versus 4. Monyet just sprays.
Texture continuing to try to fight back. That's going to be a weapon recovered here at Yard. Texture just swapping it over. The Guardian going to be left behind as they pass the Outlaw over to Ash. Corner check in from the Prowler, but Relay Bolt is there. Monyet looking to try to keep them covered. They play off the Haunt, however, just finding that timing. As Cushy tucks back into the smoke, the C's massive, connects onto 3. Paranoia on the 2, but Karan finds the critical kill.
Wasn't blinded.
Spike planted.
Dodged it out.
Gun here.
He might just get caught though. Gun barrel forward, and yes, it's an easy shot for Crazy Guy as he looks to bail them out, but cannot. It's Texture. I'm a liar. Jemkin will be there and will be able to find the first shot.
Down A.
Slowed up, floating down. Plays from Gen.G now. Absolutely pinned in. Karan not going to be able to find the shot. Snappy from Crazy Guy to immediately dispatch him. And that's Foxy9 now. Left to his own devices. The res, a bridge too far.
Changes it up, doesn't it? Crucial op kill and a little stalling from the saturate.
30 seconds left.
Foxy9 might not even survive at the tail end of this round, looking the wrong way.
That he is. Taking everything away from them, exactly what RQ need to do.
20 seconds to go to this A site.
Smoke onto the angle,
Ooh.
res is going to be used, so Munchkin right back into the fight. Watching for that scale forward, but Karan now dead in mid. Great kill from Cushy, and the time is getting away from them. They still have to try to break their way forward, but Jemkin is holding the door. A tiny little bit to try to go for the plan. Ash keeps him covered from behind, but there's the interrupt, and there's the round getting away from him. Yeah, a bit of an unorthodox TP position here for Karan. Puts himself in at top mid, and this is going to go unexpected. Strikes for 1, knows that Cushy's going to be nearby. Maybe played it a little bit more patiently. So you can see it's a bit more antsy compared to the first 2 maps, and pressure really starting to rack up. Nightfall will show that the A site is clear, but do they lend credence to this back box position from Crazy Guy? Well, for now, it's all on Munchkin to try to do that, because Texture is still sprinting his way over. Munchkin's alone here on the site. Needs to fight his way out. He cannot. Karan now going to be struck down as well. As the timeout call strategy into the buy round does not work out for Gen.G unless Texture can find himself 3 quick kills. Just look at the setup. 3-way high-low all the way to the back of the room. All with the Haunt going through, needn't be cleared. Does so. But xffero holds his own, finds the kill, looks for a little bit more, and is able to find Foxy9 as well.
Hit angle for Munchkin.
Sends it out immediately.
Gen.G does have convergent pass. They can all look to regroup. He's going to go over to B link side of things.
Crazy guy just sending out some shots. Swaps the weaponry. And Ash, ooh. A little bit of split attention there on the targets, but eventually is able to find Gen.G, and Cushy goes down. Crazy guy now can still just try to play to get some damage in, and damage will be found, but just for the one. Life. Gets to the fast lane, but it's just going to be sprayed. They're unable to catch him there through that smoke in the end.
Bit of a reverse wall. Did they even give themselves some space to go for the plant? I don't know.
No, they haven't. Now Munchkin is dead.
Oh, this is a fumble.
Gen.G, they've absolutely bottled themselves in. Now they're going to try to fight their way through Xpharaoh across the opposite side of the map, but there's just not that much time. Have to check every single corner. And it's just a wide swing from Foxy9, but quick on the pivot. The two remaining players from RRQ, they're sprinting the match.
If Karan had from the shadows, he could beat everything and fix this round, but they are indeed going to beat them. Gen.G with an operator though, Achilleos.
Not going to be the greatest here for the retake, but if he can get it onto a hard line, slow them up here on the approach again, the time is just not going to be there. It could just be their bane. The end of this one, as there's a shot, Foxy9 dead. The repeat, Cushy has Karan, and the round is over! Little attempts here from Karan. Tries to get slotted, but it's a little bit too late. Break of the angle, refract back and texture. Well, says, okay, just a moment.
They want to res.
Brief little pause to be able to find that one. Yes, they would love to get this res as Cushy. Going to be blinded out, taken down. That's the Nightfall now removed from the equation. Overdrive still available. Hearing the rotations, Moniette is walking forward. And a crazy guy dies off screen at the same time. Jump peek, I don't think he actually got the spot. Karan, yeah, he certainly does. Gonna relay that over as the Nightfall goes in, and Xpharaoh now needing to hold his own.
Fast, look at this, it's already up the guts.
Yeah, Ping's coming down to texture, dead off the rip. Ash trying to get the counter spam there on a crazy guy. Will be able to find him through the box. The hinder out on it to Karan. Turns away the worst possible moment and ends up getting taken down as Munchkin. Similarly, ends up dying to Xpharaoh's hand. Player advantage now with the spike getting ready to be planted. Gen.G swinging out, might even just go on a big world tour all the way back around through mid.
Good. There is no wall here for Foxy9. It's two slows. Would reveal position too using any util here as Gen.G.
He'd already used the wall to try to cut off that B.
Yeah.
No attention paid to it. Prowler forward. Slow orb out. Swing of the corner. And that is just going to be a bad timing for Ash to try to have util in hand. Xpharaoh. Moniette pushing forward. Foxy9 looking to try to make up for the oopsie here as Moniette pushes off the back of the haunt. Clear timing. Slides back over to safety. Foxy9 for now getting wrapped on. As RRQ going to make their way into the site and go, what in the hell is going on here with this ice wall? But Foxy9, he's certainly made up for it.
From Crazy Guy.
Just like that, Xpharaoh lurks forward in towards the spawn, finds the first. Does get quickly overwhelmed, and we're back into a 3v3 with Moniette down to 19 HP. So very doable here for both sides. As RQ look to try to hold this line. No way, obviously, to try to raise this wall up. Smoke, one available here for Karan. Sends it in towards main, sees. It's a quick little grab. Still very slow on the approach as Moniette. Breaks the haunt, the drop down. Karan right there in front of his face. Foxy9 able to find one, but now they need to try to get onto the spike. They're running out of time. The counter spam attempt gets the spot on the one, gets the kill, but Crazy Guy, he trades it back, and he will hold his ground. Here onto the side, the paranoia going to be sent in, but it does not connect these forward players, and immediately they are profiting. Moniette able to find two. Ash trying to see if he can line something up. The shots evaded, the slide forward. Moniette gets himself a third, and it's just Munchkin sat back watching his teammates die. As he cannot intervene, he cannot prevent this. RRQ are getting up to match point.
Not flawlessly, but they are still getting there nevertheless, and it's going to be 6 rounds of flawless variety that Gen.G need.
Relay bolt as well. Gen.G a little bit of damage going to be taken in the entry with texture. He's dead to a bite. Munchkin now having to eat the damage. There's the slow. There's the kill. They smell the blood in the water, and RQ has them surrounded, tearing them limb from limb. The pit into their faces to bring their hopes of running this back to a colossal close. The shot into the smoke. Foxy9 can only find one more. He waits out the decay. There are so many players waiting for him. A ride to the wall to his death. 13-6. 3 different comps on Corrode. 3 wins in a row over Gen.G.